ready. So I think we are live. Hey, this hangout, this hangout on air is live, something like that. Hey, this is Johnnybeane. And yo, Rob Johnson.
Johnny, what's happening?
I'm great, man. It's happening.
Happy Wednesday.
Yes. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. May 11th, 2016, 7:35 p.m.
Hello.
Should I actually put this? Oh, shit. We can't. Oh, I just said the S word. I can't have that ringtone on these videos. Yo.
Hey.
Yes.
You guys still on your hangout?
We just started. You're live. Do you have a question?
Yes. My question to you is, well, you see, I don't know. I don't have a question. I'll be home in 5 minutes. I'll join you guys.
All right. Hurry. We're live on the air right now.
Dave, I'm really lonely that you're not
Really,
here.
you acted like that? All right. I'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Okay, hurry up.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, it was our first live caller. Whoa.
And
No,
it's
I'm just kidding.
Of
I
all,
think we've had different ones, but that was Dave Nesdahl saying that he's on his way home. Apparently he was out tonight. But hey, yeah. So yeah, before we start, I guess we were going to talk about some guitars. Rob has some news. I was going to say that as far as these hangouts, I was gonna start scheduling these things because I know we kind of pop them on people and it's like, whoa, you guys are on, you know. I want everybody to know pretty much. I think Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the days where there'll be certainly be something as far as a hangout, as far as whatever. Possibly maybe even Sunday or Saturday. The weekends are you know, open, totally open, of course. But as far as you guys having something to look forward to when you get home at night, a new video on this channel, as far as talking guitars, talking EVH, EVHGEAR, Silvertone, you know, whatever. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, look for something on this channel. A live conversation, whatever, kind of like this, you know, with Rob. So maybe this is our debut episode, maybe.
yeah.
It can only get worse from here.
Only problem is I'm not able to sing Mr. Sandman to Nesdahl quite yet.
Yeah. Well,
momentarily.
I'm afraid if you sing it, you'll start falling asleep.
Yeah, I've only been up for 48 hours straight, so.
I thought I was tired, man.
An interesting story. We were going to do a hangout last night, about 24 hours ago, almost this exact same time, give or take an hour ago or so. And we were all set to do it, and we had some different things. And I was actually going to do a farewell to a guitar, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. And my phone rang, and it was one of my employees actually called in sick. And it was typically I don't have to go in and fill the shifts, but it was one of those things where it was so late, and I'm not going to be calling people at 10 o'clock at night. So I just went in and did it myself. So I ended up not getting out of there till first thing in the morning. And then I had to go back into work after I came home and saw the kids for a little while. So I've been up for like 48 hours straight. So, hey, it is so. But,
can you spell your name?
DAVID SPALL. No.
Man, I thought I was tired, man. I've been up since like 7 o'clock this morning, and I thought I was exhausted.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Once you're up for a while, like a period of time, you actually break through that barrier of being tired. It's kind of weird. Like after 12, 13 hours, you know, I'll hit this mode where I'm just like really tired. Then all of a sudden, like an hour later, boom, I'm wide awake. And then after 24 hours, I'm just like, doesn't even matter anymore. But
dang. Yeah. So the hangout Rob's talking about last night, I was out of town last night. I wasn't here in Santa Cruz. I was up in Walnut Creek yesterday, which, if anybody's counting, which is roughly an hour and a half away. You know, it's a ways away. So I was up there last night, and we were talking about doing a hangout, but it wouldn't have been live. It would have been recorded. It would have been like recorded off an iPad to an iPhone kind of thing, and so that's what that was going to be. But as far as this, we are actually live right now. Apparently, Nesdal is on his way home right now. So we're going to talk about some guitars. So I don't know. Do you want to talk about anything about a new guitar or
Sure.
something?
Just so you know, I was playing some guitar. I just got back from a friend of mine's place, was hanging out. But before we did the hangout, had a bite to eat. I was actually playing my Frankenstrat, which I think you guys have seen before. It's I've had this one for a while. It's you know, just the normal Frankenstrat. I think you guys have seen the back and everything. But I have a new neck on it, and this is a Musicraft neck. And I think you guys might have seen it, but I got the cigarette burns I finally did with a pack of Marlboros up there, just like Eddie used to. And I don't smoke cigarettes. I do smoke cigars once in a while. But yeah, so I was able to get some of the burns in there. There's still a little bit of work to do. But the bird's eye on this neck is just incredible. It really is. It's a great, great, great neck. Musicraft, got it from my buddy Scott. And yeah, it's been pretty cool. I got the crown head Godos on it, like Ed. So yeah, so I was playing this guitar, and the action is like super, super low.
Cool.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody was asking me. Somebody messaged me or something, either yesterday or today. I think they were asking me about Musicraft, and if they wanted to get a Frankie Neck. Do they have a certain Frankie Neck? Like, is there a keyword? Do you say, hey, I want the Frankie Neck, and they'll know what you're talking about?
Yes, if you call Musicraft, there's a couple of different Frankie necks. I mean, they obviously have, I don't know if you guys can see them, I'll just show you, but they have the one that I have that I just showed you. If you guys can see that, where is it? Yeah, there it is. And they also have, you know, these different variations too. The hockey stick one, which, you know, is an older one that I've had, and also the
chicken
hawk neck, yeah. But they have some different variations of those as well. Some with bird's eye, some with you know, hard rock maple, and they have some different variations. Nesdal actually has a couple of details, but when I ordered mine from Scott, I literally just said, hey, I want, you know, I want the original Frankie neck. And Dave actually gave me the specs of what to ask, and really a great neck. Dave, what's happening?
Hey, there he is.
What's going on, guys?
Dave, we're talking about the Frankenstrat neck from Musicraft, the one that you have on your Frankie, and the one that I just have on my Frankie. Obviously, right. Scott has some different variations of that, but what was the exact name of that particular neck that you and I both got? It was a special profile, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it's called the Frankie neck.
Right, but wasn't there some details that you have to ask for if you want?
You have to ask for the EVH profile, neck profile.
You have to wink twice. You have to nudge 3 times. You got a special handshake.
Yeah.
You got to do. Okay. You got a special fist bump. I want the Frankenstein wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Click your heels together.
Profile. No. Yeah, because somebody messaged me. Somebody sent me a message asking if I want a Frankenstein neck. Well, they know what I'm talking about. And Rob's saying there's like a bunch of different ones.
They have the chicken hawk. They have the hockey stick one.
Well, you know, when you order the neck, there's like a whole checklist you have to go through, and you have to know what's on Eddie's original neck to get it the way you want it, to get it that way. You can get it any way you want it. You can get a Frankie neck and have a rosewood fretboard put on it. You can get a Frankie Neck and have the only thing that signifies Frankie Neck is the headstock, really, you know,
Right.
and that it's 21 fret.
Yeah.
But as far as the neck profile,
you have to order the neck profile. You have to ask for the EVH neck profile. That's all.
Yeah.
It's an EVH asymmetrical neck profile.
That's what the asymmetrical neck profile, right? That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah.
Yes.
And
there's a couple of different asymmetricals. There's a Stevie Ray Vaughan asymmetrical, but you know you wouldn't know it because it doesn't say SRV. It's just, you know, the one that signifies the EVH one is the fact that it says EVH, and Eddie allows that apparently. He allows Musicraft to use his initials.
Yeah. Evenly voiced humbucker neck.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a Seymour Duncan does a pickup called the EVH Pickup, and I think they call it the evenly voiced humbucker. But everybody knows what it's an Eddie Van Halen pup, you know.
Yeah.
Which actually kind of leads me into my next topic, or the short topic I was just going to talk about, because I was looking at a guitar that I was going to purchase a couple of days ago in place of the one that I just got rid of that had one of these Duncan EVH pups in it. But you guys have all seen my blue Ernie Ball Music Man Eddie Van Halen guitar. I've showed it a couple of different times. Last night I was going to do a send-off, like a farewell to the guitar. But as I said a few minutes ago when we started the call, I couldn't do it because I had to go into work, and just some stuff erupted at the last minute. And unfortunately I can't do it tonight because I actually had to ship the guitar out because the guy actually paid for it. And about a week ago, on one of the Van Halen pages on VH Links, there was a gentleman, a really cool guy who I've known for a while, kind of chatted back and forth, posted a thread. And essentially what he said in the thread was, he said, is anybody selling any Ernie Ball Music Man guitars? You know, he wasn't looking for a blue one, a red one per se, amp or whatever. I think the only thing he said was he didn't want a pink one. That was the only color he really didn't want, is the bubblegum color. And I had been kind of going back and forth over the last year, basically, of getting rid of my blue one in order to purchase a purple one. And I really loved the blue one I had. I really did. It was a phenomenal guitar. Still is. Well, I kind of would go back and forth, and I'd change my mind. No, I'm going to hang on to it, whatever, and this and that. And anyways, I read this gentleman's post, his thread, and I, for whatever reason, I responded, and I said, hey, listen, if you're interested in mine, here it is. And he got right back to me, you know, fell in love with the color and everything. And I basically, you know, went back and forth with him, and we came up with a price and struck a deal. So I shipped it out this morning, and it's going to be, you know, he's going to be the new owner of a 1995 trans blue quilt Ernie Ball Eddie Van Halen Music Man guitar. And the guitar is in absolute immaculate condition. I mean, I think other than some basic, you know, normal scuffage on the back. When I say scuffage, I mean very, very light. Like you really have to search hard to find it. He's going to be.
Do you wear a big belt?
Yeah, big belt.
You wear like one of those big cowboy belts. It's like a big square.
Yeah, the big Confederate flag belt. You know.
The back of the guitar has like an Indian imprint. I can say that because I'm Indian.
Yeah, this guitar is like. The interesting thing about this guitar too, and you guys have seen it, is there's almost zero fading. And the Ernie Balls had that, were kind of plagued with fading issues on some of those. And a lot of the blue ones almost turned to like a greenish tinge. This one really didn't. It kind of kept the quality. So, anyways, that guitar is gone.
Don't say that. You'll devalue Dave's. They all turn green. Oh, wait, his is the PV.
Yeah, it started out blue, right? Yeah. And speaking of PV, I won't say anything else. We'll have to do it on another hangout. But a good friend of Johnny, Dave, and myself got into a conversation the other day, and I have a replacement guitar coming, and it's not an Ernie Ball Music Man, believe it or not. I still have my Amber EVH Music Man over there. But I'll save this one for another hangout. It'll be a surprise. It'll be New Guitar Rob Day. And give Dave a little competition there. But you guys are going to really love this one. You're really going to like it. It's got some really cool qualities to it. And hopefully it should be in sometime beginning of the week. So we'll do a welcome to it once again. You guys will like it.
Yeah, we'll create a new show called New Grob.
Yeah.
It's New Grob.
Is that like an unbagging? Yeah.
That's a weird sentence, man. A grob unbagging. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, grab bag, yeah.
A grob bag.
Grab bag.
Oh.
Dave just stepped out of the picture.
Dave.
I'm here. Yeah.
Our buddy, I'm sorry, where are you? Our buddy Faraz chimes in. He wants to know about that pendant you're wearing.
I do too.
Rob?
Yes.
Rob?
Oh, there she is. Look at her. Look at her.
It's Grob.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going. That'll be going to you tomorrow.
Okay. I'm going to get you squared away with your items too.
Okay.
Get that done tomorrow.
Someone really wants to know about my pendant?
I thought it was a badge, like a police badge.
No, it's not. It's Native American. It's got a piece of coral and a piece of
Turquoise.
Turquoise, yeah, on it. And
I'm Native American, man.
It's a handmade piece.
Do all your guitars have pendant rash on them?
Yeah. No, because I don't wear it down at my belly button.
But you wear a guitar all the way up, don't you? Aren't you one of those jazz nerds? Aren't you one of those guys that's just like?
No, I'm not.
It's either under the belly or over the belly, right? We have another question, though. Oh, wow, cool.
All kinds of questions. In Nesdal, I like the stripe guitars back on the wall again.
Vinny says, "Hey, Rob."
Vinny, how are you? Speaking of Vinny, I was just talking to Paul Unkert yesterday, and we were chatting about some guitars and stuff, and he basically was, said Vinny's a really awesome guy, and it was a pleasure to meet him, and he's looking forward to, very, very, very soon, Vinny getting that guitar back. So, you're going to love it, Vinny, when you get it, man. You're going to love it.
Awesome.
Oh, you mean the guitar he was supposed to get back last week?
It's coming. Paul said it's on, it's basically on the way. Paul has been totally swamped with stuff, he said. He's just got overwhelmed with projects, and but he did say, like I said, he said Vinny is he's a great guy. He really loved meeting him and his dad, and he's really gonna like that guitar when he gets it. Should be any day, literally, So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Vinny play that guitar, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yep, me too.
I do have a question.
That'll be fun.
Then he was talking about getting some lessons or something. He was looking to speak to somebody
Yeah,
about.
he asked me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I told him I live too far away, but I'd be happy to give him like a Skype lessons, lessons on Skype or something.
I think you should drive there 2 days a week, Dave. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, Vinny, if you want Skype lessons, yeah, I think that's cool.
Like lessons how to use Skype? Yeah, I could use some of those too. Yeah.
I think he knows those, man. I think he knows how to use Skype very well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
So,
yeah.
that silver tone you have behind you, Johnny? The silver tone?
Huh?
The silver tone? Is that a silver tone behind you?
The silver tone? Is that a silver tone?
Yeah.
Is that silver tone a silver tone? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
The Sears and Roebuck guitar.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Does that come with a free bowl of soup?
There it is. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
Look at the back of the neck. It's got all red.
It's not one of those plastic silver tones. It's an actual, original.
It's one of those ones you get out of the bubblegum machine at Sears.
Is that like a first act?
Oh, hey, man.
It's when you go to your first barbershop, instead of them handing you a lollipop, they give you one of those.
Yeah, great. I love these guitars. I love them. I've recorded with it. I've actually performed with it. I've actually used it for anybody who lives in San Francisco, Bay Area. If you know of this place called Hotel Utah, which is a pretty famous dive bar, I've actually performed with this guitar there.
Nice.
I think that was the only time I actually ever used it live. Well, did I use it? I'm thinking maybe when I played San Ramon Valley High School a year and a half ago, whatever. I'm thinking maybe I used this. Yeah, I did. I used this guitar live at a high school, believe it or not. So yeah.
Nice.
I've used it live twice, 2 times, as far as I can remember. But yeah, I've recorded with it. It's one of the main ones I pick up and play because since it's the Masonite, you can actually. It's electric, plays like electric, but you can hear it.
Yeah, resonates good. What year is that, Johnny? About, roughly.
Well, the body and the neck are not original together. Yeah. Usually when you see these bodies, usually they got what they call either the Coke bottle headstock, or they think of like the Jimmy Page headstock, whatever. Yeah. So this neck and this body, they're not original together, but they're the same era.
They're period correct.
Yeah. I would say what? 60s?
Yeah. Cool.
Even 50s? It's this body goes along with what you call the amp and case. Mm-hmm. Where you would go to, what would it be, Sears or whatever, and you would get the guitar, and it would come with a case or with a built-in amplifier.
Yeah.
So, and what was that? Vinny says good. I guess Vinny's doing good. And somebody liked my photo on Instagram. Awesome.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. I don't know if this is the place to even talk about it. Let me just say the Santa Cruz retweeted Howie today, and they have like tons and tons of followers. Let me see what it was. I'll just say real quick. Yeah. I'll give you a shout out, Howie, just real quick here. Not that it matters. Let's see. Santa Cruz is doing this this campaign for where's Howie's tweet real quick. Oh wow, they actually did their own. Cool. To support elephant seal. Well, we live in Santa Cruz for one thing. I live 5 minutes from the ocean. So Santa Cruz is doing this this campaign to raise money to tag elephant seals.
Yep.
So anyway, Howie tweeted out a photo of him wearing the T-shirt right there. If you can see that.
Great picture.
Right there. Yeah.
Great.
Santa Cruz. And so that got tweeted out. It's pretty cool because yeah, that was tweeted out to 18,000 followers.
Howie's got the coolest facial expressions. He really does.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a definitely has a what do you call bubbly personality.
Oh yeah.
You know. That's cool.
That is cool.
That's cool.
Well, I got something new. Well, it's not really new per se. It's probably a couple of months old, but I don't think I've talked about it. I don't think I have. Dave says I haven't. So I just think it was one of those things we never got around to. But back about 2 months ago, month and a half ago, whatever, a friend of mine asked me if I was interested in buying a electric guitar, and I was like, "What is it?"
You're like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like electric guitar.
Yeah. Electric what?
I electric guitars.
Yeah. And I was like, well, you know, I don't know. What is it? And he goes, it's a Fender Strat. And I said, ooh, I'm listening. And he said, yeah. He said it's a 1990. I'm sorry. I think he said it was a 2003 or 4. I thought he said. Could be wrong. I thought that's what he said.
What's the serial number? What's the first letter and the first number of the serial number? It should say MZ and then what?
MX100.
MX?
00? Is that 2000?
Yep.
I don't know.
2000.
I just made that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. It is 2000. It should say MZ. Well, MX, I guess. Yeah, because after 2001, it would be MZ.
MX100. Yeah. But anyways, I was like, man, it's like I can't afford a real Fender Strat, you know. And he's like, well, this is a Mexican one. I was like, oh, okay. And he said it's Lake Placid blue, and I was like, cool. And he told me the price, and I was just like, I'll have the money for you in an hour. It was literally like, you know, a really, really, really good deal. And the guitar is like basic mint, as you can tell. It's like it has very, very, very little playtime on it. So the Lake Placid blue, Fender Stratocaster, Mexican. Great guitar. All original hardware. It's an original Fender bridge. I think the pickups in the Mexican guitars might be a little different. They're Fenders, but they might be. I've read that they could be not quite as hot as the regular Fenders, but still they sound great.
Well, they are. They're Tex-Mex.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Original tuners. I mean, everything on this guitar is great. This is one of the few guitars. Actually, I set it myself because the action was like a mile high off the neck. But I lowered the action and threw a set of 10s on it because this guitar just sounded better with 10s to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. A Stratocaster, Telecaster, anything non-Floyd, 10s. Bottom line, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
No nines for anything non-Floyd for me.
That's honestly, Johnny. That's how I felt on this guitar because most of my guitars, other than my Gibson Les Paul, you know, my Gibson, it's
Gibson.
Gibson Chinese copy, Gibson.
Gibson.
They're all, my Ibanez, my Shark guitar's got 10s. But yeah, this one, like you said, all my non-Floyd guitars, yeah, I like the 10s. They sound better. But it's got a great neck on it. This neck is amazing, and I really like this guitar. I really like it a lot. It's sounds great, plays great, feels great. It's got a good weight to it. It feels just like, you know, I mean, it's a Strat. It's definitely it's a Strat, and you know, I know Dave said it back a few weeks ago. When he was talking about his Hendrix Strat. That's a Mexican guitar too. I agree with Dave 100%. I was not a big fan of the Mexican guitars, the Mexican Strats. I didn't think they were that good. And I'll tell you what, I eat my words on this one because this one is awesome. I love it. Feels great, plays great, looks great. And the price was right, you know. So. Yeah, so kind of a newer toy for me. Kind of like it. Been playing it a lot. So.
Yeah, they're cool guitars. I've got a Mexican Fender Telecaster.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd show it to you, but it's in a case like buried right above me. Like you guys don't know this, but I basically have like a loft right above where I'm sitting, and everything is sitting right there.
Yeah.
So the next earthquake, I'm actually like moving back as fast as I can, you know. But yeah, my main guitar about 10 years ago was a Mexican Fender Tele.
Yeah.
I got off eBay from somebody, and they built it to be kind of an Andy Summers-ish Telecaster.
Yeah.
It was a sunburst Tele with a maple neck, white pickguard. And then what they did was they stuck like a Gibson humbucker in the neck, and then the bridge pickup was like a what do you call it? Some sort of, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a hangout. I'll do a hangout on that guitar coming up.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, about 10 years. Well, yeah, roughly what was 10 years ago? 2006?
2006.
Yeah. 2005, 2006, my main guitar was that guitar. And then I pretty much kind of retired it in 2006-ish when Andy actually signed it.
Yep.
He actually signed it. There's video on, look up Andy Summers Johnnybeane on YouTube, and you'll find a video of him signing that guitar. And in the video, he's telling me, he's like, don't sell this guitar on eBay. And I'm like, no, I won't. You know? So.
That's cool.
So I still use it. I still play it. You know? But it's a Mexican Telecaster. And yeah, the Fender Mexican stuff, I mean, it's good stuff. You know?
Yep.
Anybody? Anyone? Bueller? Hey, and also Faraz.
What happened?
I think chimed in again. He says, Howie is photogenic, which he is. He very, very much is, Faraz. Thank you very much, man. Where are you from again, Faraz? Where are you? I know you've commented several times. We've talk to you on these videos. Where I can't remember where you're from. But yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know what happened to Rob. But hey, yeah. So Dave. So yeah. So I was telling Rob a little bit ago that we're going to start scheduling these things, these hangouts.
Yes.
So like Monday, like pretty much Monday. I mean, for me, I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be something, and we'll start planning. You know,
Pillow talk.
pillow talk. You know, just sitting there laughing. This guy, he's been up for like 48 hours, and so he's thinking about pillows. You're from Pakistan?
I'm not thinking about talking to the pillow, but
Faraz is from Pakistan. It's 8:11 a.m. where he is. It's 8:10, 8:11 in the morning. I'm assuming.
Wow.
Yes, a.m.
That's crazy.
Pakistan. That's cool, man. Yeah, well, Faraz, man, thanks for watching this stuff. I know that's a ways away, and it's great to know that there's people, you know, like you, way out there, you know, not way out there, but you know what I mean, like out, you know, watching this stuff, enjoying this stuff, like,
yeah,
so far away, you know. I mean, I thought these guys were far away. These guys are only 3 hours away. You're like, well, according to the time zone, you're like 12 hours.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah. So Dave, so I was telling Rob, yeah, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, some sort of hangout scheduled in advance, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then Saturdays and Sundays are kind of open, you know, like, you know, because there's people who can't do them during the week. And like Sunday, like Alan Wright, it was always a Sunday thing. And then, you know, maybe if Broadbent, you know, wants to do something on a Saturday, if he's not out there, you know, drag racing.
Yeah.
Faraz, yes, I'm a huge EVH fan, just like you guys. 12 hours. I knew it. 12 hours away. Yes. 12 hours. It's great to know there's somebody 12 hours away from me that likes the same thing I do.
Absolutely.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man.
You guys out there in video land, this is my EVH Circles guitar, and there
I've got that guitar too, dude.
Changes to it. Who can determine what is different about this than the normal EVH guitars?
You took a Sharpie to that, it looks like.
Well, there's one thing. Original collar I put on with a little bit of Play Like Edwards. And I redid the tadpoles.
Let me grab mine so we can A-B those things. Hang on.
Yeah.
BRB.
And thank you to Nesdal for giving me probably the most ultimate guide on that due to a picture he found.
Not a problem.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. And so basically, this guitar, it's the EVH model, obviously, but you know, I got the eyelets on, but I also where is it? Right here, I fixed it to be more like Ed's. I also put the little blotchy spot in there like Ed's, and the tadpoles on the EVHs are way off. So what I basically did was, without disturbing too much of the guitar, and I relicked it up a little bit. I did have the jack plate switched around, but I just got sick and tired of having to use a 45-degree cord, so I flopped it back. But basically what I did was I taped everything off around it, sanded this down, just the white circle, got it down to the wood, painted it black, and then taped off the tadpoles the way that I thought they should look according to the picture, then sprayed it white, and just quick shot of clear coat, and pretty happy with it. Came out cool. And then in the process, because the surface of that is different than the high gloss finish of the guitar. I basically kind of roughed it up a little bit, and you know, not bad. It's still kind of glossy in a lot of spots, but got a true Eddie fashion. And I also painted the inside of the cavity black because I didn't like it all red. But so yeah, so
Here's
now,
mine. It's all red.
Yeah, that's how this one was when I first got it. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah, cool. How long have you had yours, John?
I don't know. Few months.
You still? Oh, you took the tape off the top horn, huh?
Yeah. No, I've had mine for a little while. It's been a little while. You know.
Oh,
yeah, I did. I had the top horn all electrical taped up at some point.
You don't have any tadpoles on yours.
I have just whatever the original.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, I couldn't see them.
The original stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my upgrades is I've got a big block back there.
Yep. Nice, dude.
Same pickup, it's just black. It's
Yep.
not the white one. You know. The white pickup I have in a box.
Yeah.
Saving for another guitar. Any other guitar I get at some point.
What made you put the black one in?
It's kind of a long story. I got the guitar originally from New York. Shipped in. It was refurbished, like a refurbished. So it was cheaper. It was like a cheaper deal on the guitar.
Yeah.
I get it. It comes in. Plays great. Sounds great. But the pickup sounded like it was like microphonic, like something was up. You know. It wasn't. Sorry, I'm kind of blurry, I think. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Yeah, I'm blurry. Hang on. If it matters. See, that's why I keep my camera off most of the time, because I'm usually blurry.
Everything's blurry.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, so yeah, I got the guitar, and the original pickup was kind of microphonic or something.
Yeah.
So I basically sent it to a friend of mine. He had a similar guitar. Well, he had the Star guitar, and he ripped out. It's the same pickup in the Star. So he ripped out. He basically, we traded. He sent me the pickup that's in the Star, and then sent it to me. And then by that time, I had already stuck this black one in here, so I've just left it in there, just plus, you know, to be different. You know, not everybody has the black pickup in there. It looks different, you know.
That's cool.
So I still have. So I have the other one. If you want to see it real quick, it's in this box. There it is, right there.
Unbagging of the pickup.
Yeah, unbagging. So that's, you know, that's from a Star guitar, from a good buddy of mine, and I'm saving it for just another guitar, like any other guitar I get, where I want to use a Wolfgang pickup, because I love the pickups. You know, they're great. They're awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm just saving it for what other, you know, if I get another guitar, or if I want to maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Cool.
We'll see. So I'm just saving it. Oh, and Faraz said something again. Dude, you're from the future, man.
Back to the Future.
Back from the future.
Yeah. Back to the Future. Now Faraz.
Oh, speaking of Back to the Future, oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Ask Faraz's question. Sorry.
Johnny, the Wolfgang USA Pup you got in that Circles guitar, it's from a Stripe series. It's from Nesdal's Bumblebee Stripe series. That black pickup.
Nesdal's B.
Yeah.
It sounds like a kind of like a certain kind of chapstick. Nesdal's B.
Instead of Burt's Bees, it's Nesdal's
Burt's B.
Bees.
It's Nesdal's B.
Yeah. Yes.
Withdrawals of my my Blue Music Man, so I got to take out my 5150 Music Man. Oh, speaking of Back to the Future, yeah, I figured out how you were doing that riff. That yeah, that's yeah. I was playing it up here, and you were playing it down here. So yeah, it's pretty. I like the way you do it better. Because I think the way you're doing it is accurate to what Ed was doing. Mine wasn't.
Can you hear this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much the that part. You know, it's a cool riff.
It is. It really is. That could have been a Van Halen song. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it was. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the future, yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You know, actually, somebody told me. This was several years ago, before that Different Kind of Truth album came out. Somebody actually messaged me, telling me, "Hey Johnny, guess what? They're going to be using tracks or a track from Wildlife for this album." He told me this, right? So I'm like, "Oh, cool. You know, it's all good. It's cool." But yeah, the dude, yeah, he was right on. Like, he knew, like, somehow, you know, I don't know how he knew, but yeah, he knew exactly that they were going to use, you know, whatever. And then yeah, it ended up being that Blood and Fire.
Yeah. Ripley. Yeah.
Ripley, yes. Yeah.
I still like that song as an instrumental better. You know. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, when you're using older tracks for something new, if you know the older thing, like, that goes back 30, how many years? 32 years?
Yeah.
That track. So if you grew up with that movie, if you grew up with that, yeah, you'll always think of it as that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
That's one of the things about, even with me, with because, you know, I write a lot of music. I'm always recording stuff. I have stuff that goes back years and years and years that I've never released. And then when I go back and I play the stuff, even if it's new, if I make it into a new version of something, in my head it's still, you know, demo number 53 from 1993 or whatever. It still has that stamp on it. You know?
Yep. Definitely.
You know, so yeah, that's why you make it. You know, you make it different. You know, but in the case of that Van Halen tune, Blood and Fire, musically, it was perfect, and it's the same, isn't it? On the album, it's the exact same as it was.
Except the solo section's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's
the rhythm guitar, the rhythm behind the solo section is a little bit different.
Yeah, he played it standard back in the '80s for Ripley, and he's tuned down a half step for the album.
Well, that's not necessarily what I mean. It's not about the tuning. It's about the way it was written. Just a little bit different. It's
the part's different.
Like the part is just a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Ripley is like the solo section is like on the 1 and 3, and on the record it's on the 2 and 4.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. I never paid attention to that.
Well, I did, and I still forgot. And I've only been awake, you know, since 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to eat for dinner? Anybody have anything good for dinner?
I haven't had dinner yet. It's only 8:24 here. I'm not having dinner for like another hour. Although I had this amazing roast beef sandwich today, though, man. Oh, it's so amazing how to take a photo of it.
Was it at where'd you get it?
At this cafe. Wait, how come it's not showing up? This oh wait, maybe I gotta do this. This cafe in Santa Cruz, man. It's amazing. Although actually today it wasn't as good. It wasn't as good today, but oh, here it is. Here it is. I never posted a photo of this. There it is, right there.
Oh, yeah, oh man, that does look good.
Oh,
Really good.
what makes it though are these things, man. What do you call those?
What was it, jalapenos or pickles?
Yeah, pickled jalapenos. Jalapenos.
Yeah.
Jalapenos.
That looks awesome.
Yeah. It's pickle chat.
Pickle smoochers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you have for dinner?
I haven't eaten yet. Not yet.
Well, I had fish sticks, so I think I probably got gypped the most, but that's only because I'm so tired. I really didn't feel like cooking anything for myself. So you guys, like I said, everybody stay tuned because in the next, well, I don't know if it'll be the next one, but within the next week, I'll have a new toy to show off. Actually, I will have 2 new things, and I think Dave knows the other thing that I'm getting. But yeah.
Cool.
Faraz. Here we go. Huh?
No, go ahead.
Faraz just commented. He just said something. And then it's almost 8:30. 8, 9, 10, 11. It's almost 11:30 where you guys are?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay, well, hey, let's answer him and then let's call this. Faraz says, any of you guys tried the way huge overrated special? Huh? The way
Overdrive special?
Overrated special. The Joe Bonamassa. Joe Bonamassa?
Yeah.
Bonamassa.
His new pedal? No, I haven't tried it yet.
I have not either.
And as you can see by me, I've never even heard of it because I couldn't even pronounce it. So we'll see. I'm sure it's cool though. I'm sure it's awesome.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Cool. So hey, let's call this next. I know, Rob, you're running on your fumes.
My fumes are fuming.
I think you're like I think you're like sleep talking to us.
Yeah, I think so. It's like Step Brothers. I'm sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Oh, wake him up! He'll hurt himself or others. Yeah.
Oh man, I've got some cool. After we hang up here, I'll tell you guys some funny stuff.
Okay.
I have something kind of cool to talk about. That small guitar on your wall. I actually have something cool to tell you about.
Cool.
Something related to that, and then I'll tell you something about Step Brothers in a minute.
Okay.
So hey, okay, cool. It's 8:29 p.m. California time, May 11th. Great talking to you guys. Like I said, we'll do these things Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. You know. So basically, look for something on my channel Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whether it be a hangout, you know, most likely, but different. You know, I have a lot of different things planned because since I vlog myself, I literally vlog myself. You know, aside from that stuff, that'll be more like the guitar chat stuff. And yes, I'll be doing more periscopes on Twitter. I know I've been threatening to do that. I'll do more of those, and the Facebook Live. I'll get back. I did one the other night, which was a pretty huge success. So I'll start doing those again. I might even I'll probably do one tonight, a little later on. So hey, David Nesdall, Rob, and who was that?
Bean. Her name is
Bean. Oh, that's your Jellybeane.
This is Jellybeane. We call her Bean Cat.
Bean Cat.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, my cat earlier had caught a lizard or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she has a son, not the lizard, the cat. So anytime she catches something, she plays with it, like she lets it, you know, do its thing. She plays with it, and she meows nonstop to get her son's attention.
Yeah.
You know, like, look what I have, you know. So, you know, I'll look outside. She'll be walking by with a squirrel, walking by with a mouse, whatever. But the great thing about that is we don't have, you know, I live out in the forest. We don't have any problems with that stuff, you know, because of these cats, you know. So
right. Exactly. Oh,
shout out to the cats.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, Rob, Dave, awesome. Great talking to you guys. Don't hang up. Johnnybeane, johnnybeane.com. Keep rocking, everybody. Faraz, thank you for your comments, man. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All the way out there. Was it Pakistan?
Pakistan, yeah.
12 hours away, man. Thanks for watching this stuff, dude. Really, really appreciate it. And anybody else watching this stuff, we really appreciate this stuff. If you want, you know, share the videos with your friends. Anybody you know who likes this kind of stuff. We're always doing different things. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, so you get alerted to new videos. You know, different things. Yeah, like the videos. That helps us out. Cool. All right. So look for another video in a couple days.
Cool.
Friday. Although I'll be available all day tomorrow, so we might carry the party over till tomorrow, I guess. So Rob, you gotta stay awake.
Cool. Yeah, I'll stay awake. Might as well. It's been long enough. So.
Yeah, let's keep going, man. We need the Rob can.
Yeah, we'll just keep on partying Keith Richards style, you know.
The Rob video where he stay. How many days can we keep Rob awake?
Yeah, it'll be like Clockwork Orange. I'll have toothpicks stuck in my eye.
Yes, we'll have to do that. I think that's a future hangout. Is Rob with the toothpicks and the.
Yeah.
I think we'll do that. And you got the what was it? The eyeliner. Was it tears?
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, we'll get that stuff going. All right. Thanks for watching this, you guys. We'll be back. I'll be back. You know, I'll be back later on Facebook. And we'll be back tomorrow, the next day. We'll just keep doing this stuff every day, forever. All right. Keep rocking and rolling. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.